You see your kid born in a hospital. You see them in a fucking morgue. That's the end of life.
What happened?
My son goes to work on Saturday, sleeps in, has brunch with his friends, gets on the motorcycle, is involved in an accident, and doesn't survive. Violent accident. That was the last ride.
How did that challenge you?
It is the end. You wind up being crushed about 15 times. There's faith that you don't expect to lean on, even though you've been faithful your whole life, and hope that God can hold you up in these moments. Does it seem rather lonely when you're confronted?
At that moment, do you even see yourself on stage anymore?
Life ends. I don't even see myself breathing, living, talking, being funny. None of it. There is no sunny days. There's no more vacations and wherever the fuck you thought you were going. You see a kid in a fucking morgue. That shit's the worst.
You're in a very positive space right now, but what are some of the hard moments, those quiet moments? Like
every single morning I live a nightmare of another day without him. That's the shame in death. Of course I wish I had a dad, but I didn't. My father went to Vietnam, fought for the United States as an Army Ranger, but Vietnam did not do well for him mentally. Right. And he came back nothing. He came back mentally and emotionally broken. He passed away, so they were giving him a lot of psychotropic drugs that helped you mentally but destroyed you physically. I had a stepfather, that my mother's husband, but he was a raging alcoholic, and my mother was out chasing him.
What was that like? Had to spend time with mom. What was that like for you? And did you feel any types of resentment in that situation, or?
So the person really caring for me was my brother. He was the one taking care of me because my mother would get out of work at 3 and not get home until 8. And my brother would say, I know you're hungry, but I don't know what to give you.
Do you feel like overcoming that particular hell, as you say it, helped you become who you are today?
It made me want to get it right. My grandmother, my grandfather did it right. They were the greatest of all time. I've met my mother at the table, and I told her to her face, you fucked up, but I forgive you.
So at some point when you were younger, somebody said to you, you're so funny, you should be.
Staff, members of the gym, guests would be surrounding me while I performed these skits before I ever did stand up.
I heard a rabbi once say that God puts us on the earth with purpose, and that purpose is to leave a mark on humanity.
Now, people want to talk to me about comedy. You're on the clock. You want an hour of my day? You got to pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm not giving away shit anymore.
Yeah.
And if you see me in the street and I give you a gold nugget, better recognize you're getting a gold nugget, because I don't want to waste my time giving advice to people or never use it. So I lived on the same street as Jennifer Lopez. Her father was incredibly strict. He was not gonna let the streets have them. She can go outside and she can go to school, but it was right outside the house.
Mm-hmm. What did your Bronx growing up experience really teach you about life?
Based on what I learned in the Bronx, I know that all the armor I need to succeed, survive, and flourish, I already built it. It was them dudes waiting for you on the other side of that hill. It was that group that could have caught you on the other side of that hill, could have ended your life if they wanted to. Mm-hmm. It gave you a spider sense that I can sense trouble coming long before it happens, brother. When people go, yo, did you fight? I had to fight. I had to fight.
There's
I had to
no
fight.
choice.
There's no choice. I had to fight.